E. BGM, please. There we go. Right. We are confirmed to have automatic promotion. I've written things down. We have automatic promotion. Only one of the two teams behind us can catch us. However, we are one win away from securing the title as well. We, yeah, like if we win, we obviously, well, I say obviously, I'm blurring it out currently, which is making things more difficult to see, I must say. So let's just, we are obviously on 73 points. 73 points. With a win, we go up to 76 points, which means Tokushima can't catch us because the most they can get is 75. So we are very close, and well, naturally we play 20th in the league Oita, who beat us last time we played. So it's not a guarantee, especially since they are bottom of the league. But we are pretty close now. We're pretty close now. So that is fun. But we have also seen, let's just go back to the the full table, so it's obvious, so it's visible, so my bulbous head is not in the way. Ormia are only 2 points off a relegation, which naturally would be hilarious and great. Because screw them. They are the villains. They are the villains of our story. So, yeah, them being relegated would be great. I would love to see it. Do we have any like surprising things in the league? Like last season in J3 we had, was it Kagoshima that went up and barely scored? They haven't really scored this season either. But yeah, they've not really scored this season either. But still, still more than a goal a game. Well done them. Gotta say it's a bit harsh on Akita. They were top of the league for a long time, and now they are currently outside of the automatic promotion. That would be rough for them, especially if they then don't go up in the playoffs. But we are the important ones because we are the protagonists. We are the protagonists. We have the... Do we have the top goal scorer? We do have the top goal scorer in Kaneko with 18. Let's look at some player statistics because that could be fun. I see what has the most shots. Well, that's encouraging that he's trying. Not particularly encouraging in fact that he is not top goal scorer. Do we have any interesting statistics in here? We do, but do you think the fun ones are in here? There we go. Kaneko top of the league, but Mario 17 is not far behind, and that's really good as well. And Fukuda, of course, who's too good to play in the second division. I have no idea how they got him. Kanda would probably have been higher up if he had played for us. He's still someone I would like to bring in if we can. That would be great, but he'd be expensive. And well, I would like to have him around because he's good and he works in the way we play. At the same time, we kind of want to have that spot open for, well, our own strikers. Our own young strikers, because we've already signed one. We have already signed one striker. On a free. So that's good. Kind of obviously would cost money. Let's see where we go. Minutes per goal. Who's scoring most? Komatsu. He's been out. Has he been out injured? Did they just not? Oh no! He joined them late on in the winter transfer window. So he'd probably be higher up. Sota's got great stats, but he's barely played, so that doesn't really count. On that 5 in 5 before he left to not play. Is he playing for Kashima? He is, as a squad player. Well done. Oh, what's that? Oh, appearances, it changed. Wait, where is it sorted by? Lost? Interesting. I'm assuming it is. Yeah, we've got top goal scorer. We have 3 in the top 6? Well, top 5, I guess. Nah, top 6. He's Minamino is after Fukuda based on just games played. Expected goals. So both of them are overperforming. All of my front 3 is... Well, all of our front 3 are overperforming. That's good. 6.62 overperformance. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Coleman as well. I don't know how he is that... how is he that successful? Is he sneaking? Maybe I do the opposite. Nakashima is the worst, apparently. Hyun's up there as well. Were all his goals penalty goals? Yes. So he has 3 goals from 3 penalties. And the other, what, 3? 3.5 maybe? 3.6? I wish I would stay on the... Yeah, so he would still be underperforming even if we discount the penalties. Well, obviously. Then he would have no goals. I'm good at maths. Apparently this youngster as well is underperforming. Maybe not surprising. If he's 17. Fukusa is apparently the best when it comes to average minutes per goal. Interesting. Also slightly annoying since he's on loan. He's Hashimoto's way down. How far ahead is he? He has 12 shots more than second, and he's way down in shots on target. He's... Is he on the list? Is he on the list? He's not. Shout out to Massimo, who has 64% shots on target ratio and has scored 0 goals. He's a centre back, so I guess. Well, he's a defensive midfielder actually. Let's scout him then. Who doesn't need a defensive midfielder who cannot score? Like me, one of those. Huh? Okay. Random guy doesn't have a club conversion rate. Because Kaneko. That's not bad. But these others are not strikers, are they? Centre back, striker. Okay. Have I looked at him before? I should. Let's have a... Yeah, I have. Okahara. Yeah, that's not bad. Tamarai, well, we wouldn't know what to do with him, I guess. Weird way of saying we don't have a position where he plays. But I'm all for players who do well. Free kick goals. Okay. Why do you have 2 goals? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Penalties. Goddard 4-4. Where is he on? Oh, he missed one. What a scrub. Only 75% conversion rate from the penalty spot. And again, like, reminder, we didn't sign Goddard because he was slightly older than Sasaki. Our top assist. Lyngberg, he's up there. He has more key passes than Mateus Jesus, who is an attacking midfielder. From wing back. Way worse pass percentage though, probably because he crosses the ball a lot. Nice. Well, I don't know how useful this is to sit through this, other than it being fun. Matsuo is up there because he has a bunch of key passes, but not many assists to, like in comparison. Well, Pingba and Jesus have more assists, while trailing by like 30. I'm assuming that's part of why. Well, I'm assuming this has to do with Nakashima's massive XG underperformance. Oh, and none of them have come from set pieces. Interesting. Yeah, he creates a lot. Huh. Like, he doesn't look that good, but he creates ridiculous amounts of chances. Like 11 more than second. Is he playing as a winger? We are scouting him probably to check. Oh yeah, already has a transfer sorted. And now now I don't remember where we were. Key passes or something? Something like that. It's mostly just goalkeepers, isn't it? Yeah, probably something I can look through more more thoroughly at a different time. Where's he going? Chiba. Well, hope he has a good time. Right, let's jump into our next game. All right, we have Lyngberg out for 4 months. Abe is also out for a little bit, which means Kai will start, Fukuchi will be starting, Yoshida will be on the bench. Yeah, we're a little light. Hopefully Abe will be fine. Or well, hopefully our defensive line will be fine, so we don't have to actually sub anyone in. Because that's 2 players. Forced ones as well, which is a shame. Anyway, we do have Matsushita, who should be fine. Right. Do I... can figure that out later. Let's head into our game. Let's beat the bottom of the table, please. Bottom of the table, Oita. All we need is a little bit of a win. Kai's like a Metropolis. Yes, because everyone is injured. Like even the alternative, my preferred alternative centre back is also injured slightly. Can only play 45 minutes. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Okay. Make your dreams a reality, because everyone's dreamed of being the champions of the 2nd division, right? Make sure we win. Seemed a little happier. Good. Interested. And the question is always, do we have game sound? We have game sound. Yay! We have the wrong zoom though, because of course we do. Of course we do. Let's see. Is that interesting pressing setup that? Come on, go. Nice, and that's exactly how we play. Oh, I'm gonna miss Fukuchi. Unless we can buy him back immediately. Probably not. Probably not. His value went up by quite a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna miss that. Just getting past his defender. Back post cross. Whoop. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's how we play. I want to see how... I should have checked that now before we started, but I was reminded now. I want to see what our possession statistics are like. Because surely, it's absolutely terrible. Surely they're shambles. So we don't have a lot of the ball at all. Like we probably are averaging at best around 40%. I think we're probably a bit below that. Why is Inoue taking throw-ins? Yeah, he looked a little offside. It was a good goal though. It was a good goal, good pass. Good goal. Unfortunate. See if Ian can score a goal that is not a penalty. Almost. Second phase. Third phase. How long is a second phase? And is there really a third? Never really heard anyone use in the third phase of a set piece. That was a terrible ball. I'm assuming this will be what, fifth? Okay, and then we lose the ball. Why is this highlight still going? What's that? So the highlight was actually the free kick that hit the post, and then nothing happened for, what, a minute? Until they got a free kick. And that's the end. What a strange one. Oh. I like it though, he's confident. He's taking players on. Matsushita. He's taking the players on. He's getting chances. Do we not have a single left-footed player on the pitch? Yeah, we do. Kamara, who should always be in the penalty area. That's the only left-footed player we have, isn't it? Mostly because the other left-footed player we usually have on the pitch is another centre-back. Yeah, and then we have Minamino who's injured, and then we have Yoshinaga who has not been great. 49% possession. It's almost like what Barcelona at this rate. It's ridiculous. We can find another gear. Confidence. Good. We enjoy confidence. Hey! Referee! This is a good start. Is it still a start? We're in the second half. Probably not a start still. Probably a little bit of a little too much air on that one. We can win the ball back and play through. Maybe he shoots a little too much. Maybe he's a little too confident. Maybe a little too confident. Oh well. As long as he's happy. And... No! Was that deflected onto the post? Ah! Balls. Balls. I really want Kaneko to win the golden boot now that he's up there. He has the chance. I want it for him. He's my boy. That was a very tame press. I don't like that for me. Oh! Thank Fudge Rodriguez. What a save, otherwise that's a silly own goal. Can we count? No, we can't. So can we counter off of that and score on our own? But nope. Nope. Good clear. Good job, Matsushita. Just get the ball clear, reset, and then we win the ball back and counter, right? Right? Wait, follow, track the run, please. Oh, jeez, that's another great save of a deflection. Rodriguez has been really good so far, which is unexpected. He tends to not be. He's a little shaky at times. Fujiwara will come on for Heian, who's getting tired. Other than that, I think we'll just stick with what we have. Unless... I don't really want to make any substitutions in the back line. I really prefer never doing that. Unless it's a fullback and we play with a back four, but we're not doing that. Central defenders I never want to substitute, so maybe we'll leave it at that. I want to leave Kaneko on for a while longer, see if he can maybe get a goal. Maybe. Get out there and make a difference. Kita's been playing badly. We should probably bring him off as well. Let's do it somewhere here. Ota for Kita. Yoshinaga for Aoki. Make sure result intact and things. I'm not... Yeah, we started well, but it's a little shaky. It's still just one goal. I think we might, as bad as it sounds, being top of the table, number 1 in the league, playing versus 20th in the league, who are all but relegated, really. We might stink out the last few. With our nonsense. I think we're going to do that, actually. That means... Wait, I can't, can I? I don't have any central midfielders to put on. Whoops. Could Fukuchi maybe step into midfield? He could. Yeah, let's do that. Which means that Matsushita will play on the left. Fukuchi will step into central midfield, probably on the right, so he doesn't move too far. And then we can have Yoshida on and Fukase? Yamaya? I'm thinking we take off do we take off Matsushita? Probably. He's still a kid. He's still a kid. He shouldn't have to play this. He shouldn't have to play this type of football. No. See the result through. Because this is our stinky Everyone just, we hold on to the ball, we take as much time as we can, we play defensively, we don't do anything. If we get a shot off, it's an accident. And there we go. Champions! Champions we are! With probably the most shameful win of the season. I'll take it though. I'll take it. A win is a win is a win. And the fact that two of the best performances comes from the two goalkeepers. Their goalkeeper, I can understand. He made 10 saves. Rodriguez, I mean, they had one shot on target. I think. Do you have blocks anywhere? Blocks. Are they in key stats? No. We don't get those. Oh, there we go. Blocks. I think a fair few of these blocks actually trickled through to our goalkeeper. So, yeah. He made some really good saves. So he was quite important. We could have lost that one. Niigata beat Tokushima. Yes. Akita won their game, or at least winning. They were winning when this was taken. That means if Niigata win... No, did Omiya win as well? Damn you, Kagoshima. You had the chance to do the funniest thing. Really? So, despite us now being confirmed champions, I cannot mention it. All we needed was a win, and we won. It was all in our hands. We didn't need any results go our way. Despite that, results did go our way. Even more. But I can't say anything about that. That's ridiculous. Let's just be as positive as we can, which apparently is nice work, everyone. That was good. Not even a golf clap. Not even a golf clap. What? Why? Why can't I congratulate my team on winning the league? Game. Please. Well. Oh. I got 2 achievements. I'll have to... I'm gonna read them because I do that. What was it? What did I say? Champions. No, it says Championes. Which is, of course, is words. I won a domestic league title. I don't know if that's that much of an achievement to win the second division. It is a division to win though, so I guess it's something. But then, started from the bottom. You won promotion from the bottom to the top division in a nation. And we have done that. We already had before this game, to be fair, but yeah, we have clinched the title. If only I knew what the okay. If only I knew what the trophy looked like. Can I find that real quick? Let's see. To the Googles. J2 League. Trophy is the word I'm looking for. Trophy guide. Do we have any pictures? Are there any pictures? I don't know if they have trophies. I'm assuming they do. They might not. Maybe they just get a diploma or something. Some flowers. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing any pictures at all on their page. Wow, I scrolled down. I scrolled down on the J2 Wikipedia page and found some interesting names. Of course, a bunch of Brazilians, because I found the top scorers from 1999 and forward. But I found the name. I found a little guy. Little, I say. I found Hulk. So he was the top scorer in the J2 in 2007 with 37 goals. Not too bad. 2 years later, we had Kagawa Shinji, 27 goals from midfield. Do you have any else? In 2015, Jay Bothroyd. Jay Bothroyd. Man, that's... He only scored 20 though. That is the lowest. If you go back from, it doesn't have the entry for 2025, but from 2024, Jay Bothroyd's 20 is the lowest since 2010. And before that, it was 2002, where the Brazilian named Marx with an X scored 19. But yeah, I couldn't find any pictures of the trophy. Oh, there we go. Is that the one? Is this the one? That's a different one. Whoa. Do they have the... Surely, aren't there trophies in the game? Can't you see them somewhere? Oh. 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 That's a shame. But because I found some very cool looking trophies. See if we can find the 2025 one. That's a cup competition. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm really focusing on the important things. How trophies look. But it is important to me. So, oh, cookie settings, gross. See if we can, oh we can, good. Let's, I'll pop the pictures in. Oh, I hope that works because Oof, that's bad. Cookie settings? No. Save. So we'll start with the... no, I don't know which one it is because they're named the same things. The pictures. I'll have to check. I have to double check. It's important now. Now it is important. Right. Save as. Dang it. Original folder. We go with a and J1. Okay. Go. It's a lot of work just to show pictures of trophies that don't really matter in this content. Well, they matter to me. It's important to me. For no reason. But it feels important. Right, so the trophy that we just lifted, I'm assuming. Wait, we didn't get a trophy lift. Huh. That's rude. Right, the one we should have gotten. Maybe we'll lift it in the next game. Is it a home game? Let's check that if it's a home game first. Otherwise it was sad. It's an away game. We won at home. We didn't get it to do a trophy lift. If we get to do a trophy lift away, I will be sad. However, it's this one. Look at that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. That is apparently the J2 trophy. It looked like that one in pictures I saw of the team that won last season. It looked like that one, or at least similar. So that's nice. Let's make it even bigger, actually. Bigger. 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 There we go. Ours. And then we have the J1, which I have to say, if I can actually drag it properly like a normal person, whoop, is also quite neat. I like the... I'm pointing at my screen on the wrong side. Don't think that's how that works. If I click into the game, does my cursor... No, it's behind. Oh, it's over here. But the way that the trophy reflects everything in the middle. That's kind of neat, I think. Right. Maybe we should go back to reading. It's time to read. We win the J2. We didn't get to lift the trophy though. So we have won the Meiji Yasuda J2 League title. FC Gifu will certainly look back at some great wins along the way, with perhaps the most notable including a highly impressive 4-0 dismantling of Urawa, an emphatic 4-1 win against Tokushima, a comprehensive 4-1 triumph versus Nagasaki, and a comfortable 5-0 humbling of Kumamoto, whose manager was being very rude to me. I say as I see a hair hanging off my phone. Brilliant. Kanagoruku led the way to glory for the J2 side, because I'm not going to read the entire league name every time I stumble over it as is. The J2 side by notching 18 goals en route to sailing the J2 league crown. It was a superb season for Gifu as they claimed the title to back up their pre-season credentials, which was mid-table. Sakata famously knocked Gamba Osaka out of the Emperor's Cup in August and has now managed to lift the J2 league. This is the golden age. Winning the second division? I hope not. I hope not. Can I click likes? Boo. Boo. Oh, okay, Anne. Be a little bit more positive. Pleased with winning the title for us. Hope we can build on this for next season, though. Celebrate. Now is the time. Now is the time to celebrate. Come on. Come on. Actually, what I want to do to properly celebrate, since we didn't get our trophy, let's have this. Is it? Oh, it does block my face. Of course it does. Let's make it a little bit smaller, and then we'll put it right here. We'll put it in the corner. We'll put it in the corner where, well, it's mostly not in the way. Probably still going to be in the way. But anyways, right. Our fans are ecstatic. Yay! The board is ecstatic. Yay! Request a new contract. What is my contract again? It's until next summer. Oh yeah, I didn't get a raise. Maybe I should ask for... well, I'm getting a raise, 20%. That's fine. That's fine. I need to request a new contract. Sugimoto praises Sakata following title win. See? See? I made the right choice in signing him for my second team. Let's read that one. Gifu Sugimoto Kenyu has revealed his joy at clinching the J2 league title and directed most of the praise towards his current manager Sakata Gintoki. Sugimoto felt that the leadership qualities displayed by Sakata during the course of the season was the main catalyst behind this title success. It was a superb season for Gifu as they claimed the title to back up their preseason credentials. Have they run out of ways to write things? How do you write? It's not really Sugimoto's place to be praising Sakata. Weird that fans lap this up. Speaking of people being positive, come on. Tokushima secured a playoff spot by losing? They lost, didn't they? No, they drew. They equalized in the 90th. Right, these are still ongoing. Have they not even started? Did Akira's pitch get waterlogged again? But maybe not. Maybe they're still just playing. Yeah, Omiya. Oh, right, and that means Niigata is now further behind Omiya. Ah! Sadness. And we claim the J2 title. Yay! Okay, so we must have wondered what we had to do to break down our opponents. Gifu must have wondered what they had to do to break down their opponents, as time and again they were met by a committed defender eager to block a shot. They had one blocked shot. We had 5 blocks. Or is it the opposite? Oh well, I guess shots blocked would be... Is that how many of our shots were blocked? Or does it mean how many shots we have blocked? Who knows? Fukuchi shines. Can't wait to see you play better then. Guess he's not playing the next game. He's not our player, so it's fine. He's not our player anymore. I would have preferred if he was, but if he's gonna be like that, I guess he just sits on the bench. Be a spoon. Right. Let's have the press conference. Let's see if they mention anything about our winning the title, because it's been a bit sticky on that front. We've shocked a lot of people by winning the J2 title. We are unfancied, who had preseason credentials that we lived up to. Right. Was it luck more than anything else that went for you? Mostly luck. We had some luck on the way, crucial moments, but I think we deserved a bit of good fortune now and then. Gifu titties? What does that mean? Just how proud are you to add the J2 League to the silver cabinet? I'm delighted. We can have more scouts. It's good. Scottish word for shite. I don't think we're shite if we won the title in our first season. What is the Blue Lock Challenge? The Blue Lock Challenge is that I must oh, damn it. I must develop the best striker in the world. So he must come through our team and be homegrown at our club, and then hopefully win the Ballon d'Or, win the World Cup for Japan, and that's basically it. Gonna be a long save. Sounds fun. Yeah, it's probably gonna be long. We've had some luck with some really good strikers, but yeah. I've had fun so far. We're now 2 seasons in. Lucky, I didn't say that. I said we were good. But yeah, I've had fun so far. Am I a J-League fan or what? Yes. I've followed the J-League for quite a while now. So yeah, that's kind of why. And also it fits, since the Blue Lock Challenge would be, or it is inspired by an anime series. Did I see the game today? Depends on what game, and I am Swedish. So Arctic secured a playoff spot. Well done to them. We have been crowned champions. I think that's the 3rd one. You're a Blue Lock, but you're a Captain Tsubasa fan. I should get around to watching that, because I've heard quite a lot of good thing. Zelvia vs Urava. No, I've not watched that one. Is that one on... they might have that one on the international YouTube channel, right? If it's on there, I might have a peek at it. Live on YouTube, yeah. Right. Oh, have a peek then. Was it a good game? Sunday has a game too? I haven't checked which games are being streamed this weekend. Look at the pen shout at 82nd. VAR robbed Urala. I feel like there's the J League has some very interesting VAR referees, or video assistant referees. They make some interesting decisions, let's just say. I've seen quite a few, and not just penalties, but I've seen red cards that have been like, really? Like, sure, that's a yellow, but a red? That's harsh. And it's been like, it's not been a red on the play, but then it's been overturned to a red. I don't understand. So yeah, I don't. they have some interesting ones. Wait, I should probably check if there are any actual better ones. Any better scouts we can nab. One. We want scouts who are good at scout things, but we untick adaptability because that never works. Any good? Okay, so we do have some more Raul Tiefenberg. Oh, that's a name and a half. Of course, it's Argentinian. Why is the adaptability not on there? Surely that should be... Yeah, and it's not working because now we say we want someone who's good at adaptability and, well, I guess we've got 3 out of 3. That's no one. What if we get 2 then? We can get Dennis, just because he's named Dennis, and he's also pretty decent. Let's go with that. Let's try and get Dennis in 4 years. 1.3. There we go. Nice one. Nice one, Dennis. Oh. But yeah, I've been trying to catch up a little bit on the J2 or the J League games that are on YouTube. I am a little bit behind though, and by a little bit I mean a year and a half. Because there are a lot of them, and I want to watch most of them. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time. Well, in the day, I guess. Ooh. Okay, good. We have another performance analyst who can analyze the performances. I'm still a bit bummed that we didn't get a trophy lift though. Surely we should have gotten one. Surely. I'd like to make my own trophy lift with, I don't know, something. Probably not with gambling and the other one. Gambling probably would be fine still, but maybe be a little bit careful. I wonder if we can have a peek at the players who were absolutely not interested in joining us before, now that we have secured top spots or play in the top division next season. I wonder if more people will like to join us. That was a lot of days. Is he interested? No. Unsurprising. We'll add him to a shortlist though, in case. Just in case. Tag has 12 goals on loan. That's good. I feel like I was not scored in a while. Is he injured or something? I feel like he hasn't played either. Six clean sheets and 11 for Nagoshi. That's great. Fortunate that he didn't get out on loan earlier. 5 goals and 11 assists for Ito. That's good. Mastra not having any... Is he playing centre back for them? Probably is. 43 games. Jeez. Can I... No, I can't complain to their manager for not playing our player that they said they would play. He's on loan. Was it important? Does it not say that anywhere, or have I missed it somewhere? Probably missed it somewhere. Yeah, agreed. Important player. He has 5 appearances. Off the bench. Start him, you Wally. That's what you... Suggestions? Oh, right, okay. We agreed that you were going to do a thing. Do it. Ertens Kurishta... He's 32. We can't sign 32-year-old fullbacks from Albania. Surely. Surely. Dennis coming in. Nice. Nice. I should... maybe he can come off the bench in the next game. Maybe. Right. Scouting reports on Iwaki, because they were relegated from J3, so I'm having a look to see if they have any high potential players that I might want to steal. They do have some. So Minami, I've already... Let's just sort them by potential. A lot easier. We do everyone above a 4.5. There we go. And then we swap back and hope that that has not broken my columns. It hasn't. Joy. Right, we should do the same with Oita to see if they have any players that I would like to steal. Alex, hello. Good evening. How are you doing today? Wee. Okay, did Iwaki have any reserve players with good potential? You've been good. I've been good. We've won our first game up to the day, which means we have secured the title. We have won the league, which was nice, but we didn't get a trophy yet, so I found my own trophy. But yeah, things are looking good. Things are looking good. You're one game away as well, just one more win. Believe. Believe. See that good, Nishimura? The analysts don't know. Just keep looking then. Yeah, it's probably the most shameful title clinching win I've had. We eked out a 1-0 against the team that we then confirmed relegation for. In 20th. 7 points off. think you'll play one more season of this save, and then might start a save of my style, like a project kind of thing. It is fun. It does mean that you have like a longer plan thing that you go through. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I did see... Did I mention this? I don't know if I mentioned this, but I saw, I think yesterday or the day before, someone was talking about doing like a build a nation, but instead of it being a nation, they would do a build a state in Brazil and make the that state the most successful of all the other states. It sounded quite interesting. Also very time consuming, considering every Brazilian team plays like 94 games per season. Right, he wants me to rotate the entire team. Interesting. You've pretty much done everything with the club. Won Super Cup, Cup League. Got other group of our European competition. Not much more to do. Yeah, I guess like at that point, if you're not aiming at well, let's win the Champions League, then you know. It's the eternal difficulty struggle, because it's like if you want to build something up, as soon as you start getting to the point where like, oh, now I'm building it up, I've built them up really well, you're like, okay, but now I'm done, now I want to do that again. So you don't really enjoy being on the top or at the top. More attackers. Damn it. Pew pew. Right. Pew pew, the large Brazilian playing in Finland. You can't really make that one up, can you? Winger. Wing back. Was he one of the ones with lots of potential? He was not one of the ones with a lot of potential. Winger. Maybe? Maybe? Meh. Right, right, yeah. Let's sign a Scottish centre-back from Manchester United. I'm sure he will be very happy to join us. Maybe it will be, actually. Let's scout him. Exactly what we've done, so it's just got a bit boring. Time for a new save. Yeah. Probably is. Probably is. That's the constant struggle. I also struggle with the always getting new ideas. Okay, more English players. Striker. Is he tall? He looked tall. He's kind of tall, yeah. Probably no. He's all physicals. Barely any mentals. And let's not give him the ball ever. sure what league to do, but you think you'll start from the bottom. That's where the fun is, isn't it? I did get the achievement for starting at the bottom, and now we're here. So that was fun. But yeah, like, getting to work your way up is the fun thing. But when you're up there, now what do? Sign all the best players in the world? No. Where's the fun in that? Like, the most fun saves that I've done, I've not reached the top division. I've never been one of the best teams. I've been like mid-table, struggling and kicking and screaming to be competitive. That's been the most fun I've had. And now here I am. Let's build the best team in the country so we can get to the real part of the save. I don't know why I'm doing this. What a silly idea. Why am I doing this? Well, silly ideas is basically what I do. It's all I do. He looks quite nice as well. Attacking mid, of course. Let's look at the tapes. Maybe we'll have some use out of a player like that. Wing back. Striker. You like the Japanese idea or an Asian country of some sort, but you do like the goal of qualifying for a European competition. Yeah, that is probably the downside. Like, I enjoy playing outside of Europe as well, because eventually, even if you get to a competitive state and can compete in the European trophies, suddenly England, and then it's, well, not quite as fun anymore. It's still fun, but then you just have that massive hurdle of England. But yeah, having that as like a goal. Let's get to. He kind of looks like a region in that picture. Jeez. That's not the best picture he's ever had, I'm sure. Where was I? I completely lost track because of that picture. Jeez. Are you having the goal of let's be competitive in a European trophy? That is fun, but at the same time, I've kind of started to look outside of Europe just because of England, and that being the it's gone to down to the last day. You just conceded a last-minute winner. No, it's time to call in the sub-goalkeeper. Let him save you. Let him save you. He can do it. He's just sat there on the bench. Put me in, coach. Put me in. I will do it. I can do it. Well, I'm glad I managed to not have the promotion first and foremost, but even the title be done so early. Oof. So, really, he already turned professional? Interesting. So our batshit goalkeeper, he's already turned 17. We signed him like a month ago. Huh. What a geezer. Right. Campus be willing to join us? We don't know. Scout. See if we can find some info on. Damn it. Okay. If there are any decent players at Oita, a few that we can at least have a look at. Scout. Right. I'm basically just looking at potential. Probably should be looking at actually good players now as well, but if they're not 4.5 for me, they probably aren't good enough to play in the first division anyways. If you both win, you won the Leon goal difference. Oof. Goal difference. Yeah, that one's rough. That one is rough. Never want that one to happen. That's just scary. Oof. Let's see if we have some training performances dropping below 7 this time. For the last 3 weeks, we haven't, which has been very surprising. But who knows? Maybe that dude has great hair. I'm super jelly. Damn you and your beautiful hair. Should probably give him a kicking just because of that. Rodriguez dropped. No. Boo. You've kicked off. And scored. Nice, nice. 4 minutes in. I'm being lazy. Being lazy, I see. Taking your time. No rushing. No rushing. No, the brace, that's good. Survival safe calculation. Aren't they kind of safe? Kind of safe? Yeah. Everyone below them would have to win, including Yamagata winning their last 3. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Kagoshima are safe. Really? Danny Poyatos at Oita? That would raise some eyebrows, yeah. Whew. That is certainly a decision. Right, Abe comes back in. Yoshino comes in and plays instead of Ricky. We're gonna rotate, let some other players play. Now that we can. Let's do it this way. No, actually, it's not. So we'll have Ota play and get more used to playing as a defensive midfielder. Because that is important. It's important to me. Kaneko, of course, will play because we still want to have him win the Golden Boot. Maybe give Fukasa a start? Sure, let's do that. So we rotate quite heavily. Because we can. 2-0. Very nice. That should be it then. Stop the clock, blow the whistle, ref. It's over. I know I'd be standing from like... If we needed to win just one game, I mean I just did that actually. But one win and it's done. We win the league. If we scored a goal early, which again we did, we scored in the 5th minute, and then nothing happened really. I would be standing there from like minute 7, just ref time, just tapping my wrist. Time. 3-0. There we go. There you go. It's done then. Congratulations. I hope that is not a curse though, because I have jinxed myself. I hope I didn't jinx you by congratulating you. That would be unfortunate. Arguing with a fake 4th official in the room? Yeah. Always. Enjoy the match, go out and play your own game. No pensive, but they're interested. They listened. That's good. Everyone's... Why are we zoomed in so much, please? Let's see if we can... Please, game. 4! They're hammering them. Good. Hammer them more. No mercy. Merciful winners. And, well, do winners need mercy? Probably not. Please didn't concede this early. Okay, good. Again, the referee! Come on! But good then is you're properly hammering them if you're if it's the championship decider. It would be it would be bad if you did a 1-0 like I did. Oh jeez! Ref, that's not just a red card. Fucking hell. That's firing squad tackle. Jeez. I think the keeper might go up front for the laugh. If you didn't already spend him, you should probably, yeah, put him up front with the geezer, with the 48-year-old. What was it? 48? 46? The old guy. That would be a great strike pairing, wouldn't it? Oh, for shit's sake. And we're behind. That's kind of crap. 46-year-old retired? No! Oh, great. Yeah, he just let the ball hit him in the face. Come on, lads. I know we've already won, but 4-1 Yahoo! There we go! Some excitement. Let's go attacking for the rest of the game. Because we're 1-0 down. Surely we can't lose this game. They are... With this, if they win this, they will move up to 18th. Champions, congratulations. Congratulations. I didn't jinx it. Good. I want a much better display. I know not all of you are actually starters. That's why you kind of need to, you know, show that you are supposed to get game time. Have we been zoomed in again? We've been zoomed in massively, please. game. Stop doing that. They're just changing shape for fun now. How are we not creating anything? What is this? Just won the league by 1 goal difference. Good thing you made it 4 then. You won 6-0. Jeez. Yeah, absolutely good thing you made it 4. Phew. Oh. Come on. Please. I think my players might have been... they might be on the beach, as they say. Because, oh boy, we're not playing well. I wonder if it is down to Ota not being able to actually play in midfield yet. I guess we'll make some changes. Let's make it... No, let's make 2. Not gonna make a real difference. Hopefully Richie can get his head out of his backside and play well. Since he got angry last time I told him he played well. Here I am trying to be a good person. Come on. 3v3 in there. Yes! Ian, finally! His first non-penalty goal of the season. Comes in game week 37? 36? Yeah, I feel like Kaneko probably should have scored that one. But at least we had him poking it home. At least we had that. But jeez. Right, okay. That's it for Ota. He's done some stuff, but Kita will come on. Maybe we can do something. Do we put another striker on? Do we go with the front 3? Time for new save. Right. Okay, next thing. In 2.4 seconds blank. Blank? Is that blank? 2 seconds blank? 2.4 wouldn't be blank, would it? Yeah, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna swap to our 3 striker formation. We're gonna move. Do we put Yamaya on the right? And Kaneko on the left? Maybe we do that. And Yamaya for Matsushita. And we'll have 1 more substitution left. Which... who would that be? Do we have anyone? Maybe not. Show everyone why we're winning. And stuff. Ah. Really? Nothing? What do... oh, Fujiwara, right. There we go. Yeah, you, step up. Mr. Defensive Midfielder, man. Come on. Demand more. Very attacking. Please, come on, just... it's 1 goal, how hard can it be? Damn it. Do we get a trophy lift this time? No! No trophies for us. Boo! Boo, game! Boo! We should have won that. Yeah. We cannot let the standards drop. Because if we do that, then we come back next season. Ow. I just slammed my finger into my desk. That's a bad idea. That's why gesturing when talking is a bad idea. But we cannot let the standards drop. Especially since we had one man more the entire time. Come on, is he a player we can scout? Indeed he is. So let's... Yoshinagi Princess. Did he though? Did he though? Yeah, actually yes. How did he get an 8.4 without an assist from left wing back? That's impressive. Let's not talk to him though. I think the match went. I learned a lot. Delivered some great results. With my distinctive brand of Sakata ball. Particularly with my approach out of possession. Is this something I've dedicated a lot of time and attention to? We work hard. You say I have no clue what to do with your saves. Ooh. If you are interested in trying out an Asian club, I would suggest having a look in South Korea, because they have some interesting teams and they have some interesting rules. For example, you cannot have foreign goalkeepers, and the way that rule came about is also quite funny, because they had, what was he? I can't remember where it was from, but he was a foreign goalkeeper they had, who was basically ridiculously good, which meant that every single team in the league tried to sign foreign goalkeepers to try and counteract that one team having an absolute worldie of a goalkeeper compared to the rest of the league. So yeah, they implemented that rule to make sure that they would always have goalkeepers for the national team. But yeah, that rule is why there are quite a few South Korean goalkeepers in Japan, for example. My favorite team in Japan, Cerezo, they have had a South Korean goalkeeper for, how long is it now? 12 years? How long? We can check. He's the Sendai manager currently. How long did he play for Cerezo? It's from 2009. Okay, so 17 years. 17 years he's been at Cerezo Osaka. Which is quite impressive. But yeah, he is not the only one. There's quite a few. But yeah, like they do produce quite a few really good goalkeepers, South Korea. The issue is then, where do they all play? That's why they tend to leave the country, so they can actually get game time. So they end up in Japan, for example. Some end up in China. Or, no wait, does China also have that rule? I can't remember. They might have that rule as well, now that I think about it. I should probably think about it before I say anything. That's never stopped me before. Yeah, it is a fun rule, and they also have the X amount of foreign players. So that is also something to keep in mind. Keep scouting. Do I have do I have the K League active? No, probably not, because the first result is the under 18s. Oh, I do. Okay, let's check the rules. No more than 4 foreign players in the playing 11. That's the match rule. Let's see. Maximum 6 foreign players. No players on youth or amateur contracts. Max squad size of 99. Doesn't say anything in here about the no foreign goalkeepers. Oh yeah, you have the you have to have 2 under 22s apparently. You can only have 8 subs in the match squad if only 1 under 22 player. And you have fewer substitutions allowed if there are no under 22s in the starting 11. That's maybe a bit too harsh, actually. Let's see, do any of them have any... This is the B team. Okay, good. I was like, do they only have 4 players? No. No, they have more. And nothing's different here. John Book winning. This feels like a downgrade from their old logo. Or their old badge. Oh, why do they keep doing that? Why do teams keep changing their logos for the worse? Oh, right. I was like, hang on. What is this? It's the military team. They might... I don't know if you can actually play as them. Now that I think about it again. But they could be fun because they, as far as I know, they can't actually sign players permanently. So they just loan players in. I don't know how that works, so you might not be allowed to play as them. But yeah, how many? 60 players, all on loan. You're going to check out the Asian leagues. Yeah, it's a good call. So the name of the military team is Gimcheon. If you can't find them based on the name, just check for the ones that have 60 players that are all on loan. Oh, it's even lagging the game. It's trying to load the players in again. And it can't. Let's not do that again then. Let's move on with our lives before the game decides to die. Yeah, I don't think I have the Chinese Super League loaded, but they only have two divisions. So if you're starting from the bottom to work your way up, then that might be, well, less fun. I'll type it out. And well, Gimcheon. Okay, so they have a wingback, you say, that is performing well. I could use a wingback. Not possible to play as, sadly. Shame. But I guess that has to do with just how much... Jeez, they have a bunch of promising players. With how they actually get their players. Like, I'm assuming that the way the game does it is they just pick a certain amount of players every time they need new players. They had new players that would win every time. every time they need new players, like the game just picks up a bunch of players and moves them there on loan. That's how I assume it is. But that's how footballers get through their military duty. They do have what's it called, mandatory draft. So everyone, jeez, he's good. Everyone has to go through the military training, like basic training, unless, what is it? There's, so they do that through the Gimcheon, or they win a national, like an international tournament with the national team. That's the other way they can get around doing, like, I think it's 2 years of a military training. Most Asian leagues only have 2 tiers though. Yeah, that is the bummer. You pretty much have to find mods to extend that, which is not always easy, and it's not always fun to look for mods. I usually enjoy that, but you don't. Is Marcelo Gallardo? It is him. It is he. Okay, why were all these players on my not interested list? I don't remember adding anyone to my not interested list. Especially not a Malaysian centre-back. What? Can I... Surely I've not. Let's scout them, because apparently they're all at least half decent. I don't think I've added any of these to my unwanted list. But if I had, or well, not interested, if I had, why would they be removed from there? By someone who isn't me? Striker though. But yeah, I think that quite a few of the Asian leagues, I don't think you have that many more tiers. Like in Japan, for example, they have underneath the J leagues, they have the JFL, so the Japanese Football League, and then it goes into incredibly regional. Like I think they have, after that, I think it's 7 or something like that. And I don't know how much of a like a promotion relegation they have. Like it's ridiculous. It goes incredibly regional, incredibly quickly. Like even in Sweden, when we go to regional, I think we go to 2 first, and then it's like 5. So it's, yeah, they really split up really quickly. But great, more injuries. Bummer. So yeah, that is an advantage of, say, playing in, I think, Denmark. I think Norway as well have like 4 divisions in the game. So, yeah. It could be a thing. He wouldn't even join us on loan, really, because he's actually playing for them. Of course he is. I think you might do the Japan idea, but a different team from me. There are some really fun teams. It is unfortunate that they don't have the JFL in, because there are some really funny names in the JFL. My favorite in there is Rainmere Aomori. And look at the badge, it's so good. Oh. I do wish they were actually playable in the game without mods. Who knows? I don't know who will be randomized. You could, of course, always simulate a season forward, because what you will find if you start in Japan is that you will start in January 2005. No, 2005. 2025. Not 20 years ago, just, just a little bit. And then you'll play over the calendar year. And then you'll have half a year of a special tournament. That is basically just to shift the timing of the league. So it's a winter league now instead of a summer league. Ostensibly to align better with the AFC Champions League, but to be honest, I just think they didn't want to lose players to Europe in the middle of the season. Which makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But come on. You knew. But the special tournament was actually fun. We came second in there. So should you not pick a team and sim the year and then pick one? You could do that. That could also potentially mean a fun team would be promoted into the third division, and you could place them. But it is up to you. You can just pick one in the J3. There are some really neat teams in there as well that are fun. Let's see if we can. It's not like I have a lot to do now. We've already won the league and all. Any teams that I would suggest? Iwaki wait, actually, weren't they in? Yeah, so they start in the J2, so they've been relegated twice in a row. So not them. They start too high. Tochigi City have some. They have some interesting players. They have absolute dog shit youth facilities though. So they were a team that I looked at for this challenge. But their youth facilities they don't have one. So that would have been a little bit too much work. I think it would be cool to do the team that comes up. It could be, yeah. It could be. Is it a downside? I guess so. That would be that you take the place of, like for example, in the save, Reilak was the team that came up. You would take the job from their successful manager. It's his first job. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe they would be fine. But yeah, you will have. You will probably have quite a few. A few players that are not really at the standard of the league. Fuck him, you're better. Yeah. But yeah, there are quite a few. Ooh. I think they start as newly relegated into the J3. They could be nice because they are in a decent location geographically. Also, despite them being one of the teams that have kind of ruined their badge, I think I still have their old one somewhere. Let's see. Where would it be? It will be in here. And here. And here? No. In here? I'm on the hunt. Logos in here? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Here, this is their old one. Look at that. It's so good, and now it's that. And it's inspired by the hot springs that defines the area of Gunma. And the prefix, I guess, Thespa, it's pronounced Thespa, but it stands for the spa. And they have quite neat kits as well, so that's always good. But yeah, it's a shame that they swapped their logo. Yes, we can remove that one. The one thing that I will absolutely always say is always beat Omiya, because not only are they a Red Bull team, which means you should dislike them by default, they got rid of the squirrel. They had a squirrel on their badge, and they got rid of it, and I will never forgive them. Never. Especially since, oh, let's get rid of the orange squirrel, and now we're all playing just like the silly Red Bull teams. Ooh, everyone has the same. Bah. You might go for Guma. I do suggest them. They are fun. But there are a few. You have who else? Ryukyu, they also screwed up their badge, but they are from basically Japan's Hawaii, so they are from a few small tiny islands of the like way off. They would have to travel so far for every single game, and if you manage to get promoted and play in the same division as Sapporo, that is literally from one end of the country, but off the mainland, to literally as far away as that you can come. That has to be a tough away day. Not the squirrel. The squirrel deserves to stay, right? It's just a little guy. It's just a little squirrel. Done no wrong. He's done no wrong. He's just a little guy. A sweet little guy. But I think apart from of course the Red Bull team, the most egregious and the worst I guess rebrand, I think, is Gamba. Unless, did I have no, I didn't have that one. Gonna go for Guma. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. But like Gambas, it's basically just it's basically like the Juventus logo but with a white background. An absolute dogshit description of why they did that. It was so stupid. It was all like, oh, the top part, it just represents the heart of the club or something. Like, no, it's just a broken rectangle, dude. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. And they had a really cool badge before. It's actually, I want to find that one. It's a plague. It's a plague simplifying logos and badges just because, ooh, marketing. Like it was a really good one. Let's see if I can. Oh no, that doesn't work. Oh no, Cloudflare, hurry up! Does that work? Maybe. So, oh no, let's not do that. we'll do it intermediately. Like here. Like it's not... That is not too bad in terms of like, oh, it's so complicated. It looks good, and it looked fine on their kits as well. That's a cool badge, right? But now it's just it's a G. Boring. I hope Cetizen never changes theirs, because they also have... Theirs is far more complicated than the many others. I hope they never change that. Never. I will be so sad. Also, they play in pink. Yeah, there are some fun teams in the J leagues. Is anyone else? I mean, you have Kitakyushu with the Eye Bleed kits, but maybe they're not that fun to play as. Yeah, but yeah, right. Would he join me? Dubious. Really? Alright, AIM are going down, aren't they? They are. So that's probably why. He would maybe join us because his team is going down. Down. Hirota. Have I got any bowlers to sign at the start of the save? Well. You're probably gonna need to look at loans quite a bit, because you're not gonna have a lot of money, right? But one other thing you can do is try to find high school teams and universities, because their players are amateur players and you can sign them for free. That is how I signed, I think, 4 players from the same high school. In the same season. I signed, for example, Kaneko, my top goal scorer this season. I signed him from RKU Kashiwa High School. And I keep checking in to see if they have found any more interesting players. Because, why not? Oh yeah, we've signed this guy as well. So yeah, we are basically signing everyone that comes through at RKU. Because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Have I checked these players before? Well, him I have absolutely checked. And him. Have I not checked this guy? But yeah, look for anything that has a HS, which is high school, in their name. You can just click any players you have and see if they have any high school teams or universities. Let's see if we can find someone who has a university team. Do you? No, he never went to school. Kita maybe? He's a little older. Yeah, here we go. So here we have both a high school and a university team. What players? We can check what the transfer history. Let's see where we have signed players from. That was from a different one. Yeah, Otogawa. I signed from them. He's leaving on a free because he's a traitor. I signed Masuda. I don't think you can do that if you're on the latest patch, because he signed for Jubilo Iwata in real life. So he's going to be difficult because he's already had a good team. You can't sign him from the high school. Kaneko, maybe, I don't know. because he's graduated high school in real life. I know because I looked him up because I wanted to find a picture until I thought it was a little bit weird that I was researching a high school footballer in Japan. But yeah, Kaneko might be at the university, but if you can, just look him up. He's pretty fantastic. Nagoshi, I think you could probably pick up as well. If you give him game time in the first season, he should be pretty good. He's a little older from university. Aomori Yamada High School as well, you should check constantly because they have tons of brilliant players. I don't know why, but they do. But yeah, like, what you can do is just look through players either on your team or in top teams, in the national team, see if they have a high school or a university team, and then just do a team report on that team, on that school, and see if there are any players that have high potential, because that's what you're going to be looking for at that age. If, like, you're probably not going to find too many first team ready players at a high school. Maybe at a university, but there's a reason they are at their university rather than, that's a lot of free agents. There's a reason they are at a university rather than a club. That's because they're not in that really good. But yeah, high schools, universities, look for loans. You should be able to find some pretty decent ones. Those would be my tips. And then look for free transfers when you get to that point. Consistent. Lack of strength. He's a centre back, isn't he? He is. Could have him on the short list. That's one of the fun things too about playing in Japan. A bunch of high school teams that will pump through really good players that you can steal for yourself for free. Unless I did find one player at a high school that I actually had to pay for, so I didn't. That was weird. I wonder if he was just too young. If that is a thing. But yeah. Oh, please, thank you. High school teams. That's one of the. I can't remember what mod it was, but it was a mod that I found quite a few years ago that had like the pyramid. The Japanese football pyramid or something, that it added the JFL, a bunch of the regional leagues. You could even play as certain universities and high schools, which I'm not quite sure how that would work, but it was impressive. It was very impressive. Couldn't pick this dude up. 1.5 XG though in 19 games as a striker is not brilliant. But he is young and has not been used properly. So maybe? Master has declined. Yeah, that's because he signed for a different team. That's his fault. If he'd stayed, he would have been better. Once the game has improved considerably in the last 6 months, and he can now be considered J2 League standard striker. He was previously JFL level. Ooh. Wonderful. That's exactly what I want to see. That's what we want to see. Need a new left wing, a right back, and a centre back. That does sound about right. There's always a bunch of stuff you need, isn't there? If you do have the scouting range, you could try doing like just looking for them. Also use the transfer room in. It is quite useful in throwing players at you. My current star centre back came through that way. I got him from like as advice, at least from transfer room in, and you see, yeah, he is, according to my coaches, the best player at the club, and I got him really cheap. So yeah, I don't know if thing to be careful about, but the thing to keep in mind is that you're probably going to be fed with mostly foreign players through the transfer room, because you cannot, unfortunately, as far as I remember, we can check. Yeah, you can't set any like nationalities. So if you'll be like, oh yeah, I need let's say a right back. You can't say I need a right back that is from Japan, so I don't have to think about registering too many foreign players. Because in the J3 and the J2 you have 4. You can use 4 per game. So there's no real reason to have more than that, because that player's just going to be pissy about not playing enough. But if you need like star power, transfer them in and looking for regular starters, important players, works really well, because the players that respond, they actually want to play for you, so you don't have to figure that out on your own. It'll just be done for you. Fugachi got injured. Yay! For 6 to 7 weeks. Right. Do we just send him home? I say home, he's not actually left us at all. He's been here the entire time. Do we just send him to Cerezo? Back to Cerezo? They should probably have better... Oh, his bravery tanked. Oof. Sorry. Yeah, let's send him back. Thanks, dude. But bye. Can I add it to shortlist though? Because I want to. Right, we should check the... Wait, Ozava's dropped down. He's no longer elite. He's only top now. Oh no. No sure we should apparently sign Matsumoto. Maybe we do. Playmaker? Isn't he? Yeah. Came through at Hiroshima, played for Cerezo. I always saw him more as a defensive midfielder though. Does his high school have any? They don't have any players at all. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I always saw him as... Where is he? There. Could he potentially be... Potentially, yeah, let's see. He doesn't enjoy big matches. That's not good. He can't really defend. He's fairly consistent, which means that he'll be consistently shit in big matches. Don't like that. And he's only balanced personality. Yeah, maybe not then. Like, he's fairly solid, but I don't know if solid is what I'm looking for, really. Is it? We can add him to the free shortlist for a year, so we have him in mind. Did I not sign him yet? Yeah, I did. He's mine. Mine. He's under contract. Is there someone I haven't signed that I want to sign? Did I sign Yamada? I did, yeah. How many foreign players can you have? You can have, well, in your entire squad, as many as you like, but you can only use 4 per game. So, yeah, only 4. Given I did sign as well, yeah. But the others I didn't, because they're not very good. Don't really have potential. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend signing more than 4 players, because you can't use them anyways. So they'll only complain. Weird rules. Why can you only have 4? Same reason why England, for example, have the homegrown rules. It's to make sure that there is always a constant development of youth players for the national team. Because that was a bit of a worry for a while. Especially with the precursor to the J League, which I can't remember what that was called, but they put way more stock into signing high-profile players from abroad, and that tanked the league because every team went bankrupt basically, or well, most of them. So that's why the J League now has very different rules. Who else could we need to put in there? Maybe Cannibal? Oh, come on, why does it untick? Jeez. Okay. And Matsushita? No, he's spirited already. We can keep him at that. That's fine. Who then? Oh, Abe can help Gamba unless we manage to convince him to sign for us permanently. That would be lovely. There are a few. Should we scout the Under-20 World Cup? Who are in the Under-20 World Cup? Brazil, of course. Japan's not in. Kuwait is in, but not Japan. You need to find a Japanese right back. Do I have anyone off the top of my head? I don't think so. Yeah, like looking for free agents, just someone to fill a shirt, or looking for loans probably. Those are probably the most likely options. Or 51 players, jeez. That's probably where you're gonna have most success. Loans or free agents. Striker. Yeah, probably J2. That's probably where you will be finding the better ones, or the more likely ones to actually want to join you. Is he Chinese Norwegian? He is. Ha! I'm so good at spotting these Norwegians. He's 29. He doesn't look 29. Sneaky. And I thought, a youngster. But no. But no. No such thing. He's got 14 caps for China, though. That's not bad. He's not very brave, though. Winger. Winger. Yeah, winger. I was thinking maybe we could wing back him, but no. No. Let's find the tapes. Find the tapes. No. Striker. Oh, scouting him? We're not scouting him. Scout him. He's good. What? Jeez, those set pieces. If he can throw the ball even a little bit, he'd be magical. If only we played with wingers. Well, not gonna start now. Tall Chilean spine player, sure. We can look at the tapes. Ooh, I just remembered, because I saw a Thai player. There are, I think it's 7 countries that count as non-foreign. You can check them as well. Thailand is one, Indonesia, Malaysia. You're not going to find top players in Indonesia or Malaysia, but they might be cheap. There are some quite decent players as well. At least players that can fill a shirt. That's somewhere you can look as well. There are a few more. Check later. Can you see that good, really? Nah. Scouting him. What am I scouting him? Yes. Short centre back. We're scouting him. It's all white, of course. Of course. Let's go already on the short list. Shibano. Already scouting. Tokamoto. I don't think so. Eh. She's not bad, but... Oh, Mizoguchi, really? Yeah, probably not. You know, yeah. 16 first touch as a centre-back. How did that happen? How did that happen, dude? Tana still on. He is still on an expiring contract. Olievsky, striker, goalkeeper. His arms are too short. Striker. Would Alan join us? I'm scouting it. Does North Korea count as non-foreign? No. They would in South Korea though. Just found some North Korean beast. I mean, if he's good enough, you can try getting rid of someone else. But yeah, they're not counted as non-foreign. Unfortunately. Is Ben Winterburn interested in joining us at all? We don't know. Have we forgotten? Oh, we're scouting, okay. Gilberto. And fuck that. Is he on an expiring contract? He is. Scout him. Find the tapes. Striker. Damn it. Damn it. Right. That took some time. Jeez. Right, which, let's check which countries it is. It's... Who knows? The rules are gone. Hello? Where are you? What? Excuse me? The rules have gone. That's interesting. Right, we'll check here. So you can check Thailand, Vietnam, Myanmar, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Of those, you're probably most likely to find players in Thailand who are good enough to play for you. Maybe Indonesia. Yeah, mostly you're gonna find maybe squad players around that, around those areas. Wonder why the rules for the J2 disappeared. Odd. Should sign a mission as a priority. Why? Where would I sign him? Where would I play him? Wingback? Maybe? Would he join? Maybe? We don't know. We have no idea. I don't know. one fun challenge would be to, like if you play in the J League, to have a team that is entirely made out of non-Japanese players, but they are all from the countries that are counted as not foreign. That could be fun. Very difficult, but could be fun. Oh, new gym that I don't know about. Let's... Oh, give me here, please. Let me right click. Scout. Right. Use. No! Someone's fallen even below a 6.5. Ota, come on. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good. I'll probably keep playing him though, because he needs to learn the position. And I would like him to be at least decently capable. At least decently capable for the start of next season. It's not likely. We only have 2 games and a couple of weeks training. Ow. It's not very likely. See, they don't play well for the under 18s. How are they currently doing? They are 6th, which is very good. Yeah, those under 18s are ridiculous though. Jeez. That's not running away with it, that's robbing someone and legging it like hell. Expectations to win. Gonzalo Alves. He's a winger though. Why do they suggest wingers to me? This much should be able to play. Really? First game now you already scored. First minute. I mean, if you're gonna score goals, may as well start early. May as well start early. Something, no time like the present. Oh, offside as well. Awesome. Just what you wanted to see. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna call up some players so we can play them. Of course, Takagi is injured. Or tired. Fukano is injured. Yamada is injured. Can we please have some strikers that are not injured? So we'll have Takagi and he can sit on the bench. That is, what, 3? First, please filter, go away. So Hashimoto is still not fully back. He's back in 7 days. Sasaki is out for another 6 days. Minamino, 4 weeks. Lundberg is out for 3 months, but he's not a striker. But like, really? Really? Please. Yeah, I guess we'll rotate a little bit more. Maybe have Heian start on the bench. So Fujiwara can start. Get some game time as well. He needs some development. Anything else? No. Unless we... Oh, let's do that. Let's do for the last 2. Yoshino will just move down the line. Maybe. But Kamara can get a rest. He's basically played the entire season, otherwise, yeah, he's missed 1 game. Mr. Reliable and never injured. Also never suspended, which is very nice. Oh, right. I almost forgot what we should do. 2 players called off for international duty. Masuda and Abe. Toulon tournament beginning on May 29th. Is that after our last game? It is, but he might disappear before that. If he does, then Yoshino can play that. But for now, he can play, which is good. But we should look at the other leagues around the world. See if Takakaz doesn't have a squad number yet. He can have number 29. No, actually, he's a youngster. He should be higher. 59. Confirm. Yes. We should check if the Premier League has gone itself sorted and not had Spurs in top 3. Whoever said this game was realistic. But that was me. It was me. Right, they play the bullshit 3-2-5. I hate it. I hate it. Make sure we win. Listen keenly. Hopefully they are a little bit more awake than last time, or last game. Well, so far nothing has happened, so that's something. That is something. They've had one shot. That's the only shot. It was a .01 XG shot. They're being outnumbered. Not really. 1-0 80 minutes. There you go. There you go. Oh. I'm not liking the stuttering that we're seeing here. I would rather it stopped. No, what's that? What are you doing? No, come on. So, well done by Inoue to cut that one out, but then that was a decent shot, but come on. Surely. 1-1-89. At least you're not down against 10th in the league after winning the league. We've currently... After winning the league, we've drawn once. And now we're again in a losing position. Not ideal. Maybe we can get... Oh, nice. Kaneko, please. Please, my dude. You're my guy. I want you to score again so you can lynch that. Golden boot. Please, man. 1-1 draw against Riku. That's not bad. That's not a bad one, though. That's not a terrible result. Because they're a good team. And again, back. Right. No! Crossbar. Fuck. It's Kaneko again. Oh, let's not shout at them. It's already over. Right. We're better than this, and we all know it. Show them that in the second half. They listened. That's something. Here we go, dribbly centre backs. Run, you bum! Your job is to run. Please do that. I wonder if we are struggling this much because we're not playing camera. Maybe he's just the calming presence in our central defense. We've now watched 1 minute 10 seconds of the second half immediately after kickoff, all leading to a sideways pass on the halfway line. Brilliant. Brilliant, I say. What in the world was that? Yeah, Actors turned it up. They still want that. They still want that second place. Tokushima is still holding on, I think. Yeah. Meanwhile, we have decided to not play anymore this season, I guess. Yeah, Focus I probably come off. We can. Let's try Kaneko on the other side. Not that he's particularly good at that, but we can have Yamaya come on. We can have Heian come on for. Let's swap Fujiwara to be the more defensive one, and then Heian can come on and be the box to box. Box guy. Or to win against Tochigi City, push you top. Nice. That's the way it's supposed to be. Don't kick it long. Thank you. So much space out wide. Not that Yamaya cares. Golf clap. That was a good run. Good try. Unfortunately, we're still down. Let's move up to the 3 striker. We once again swap Yamaya and Kaneko around. Kaneko on the left, Yamaya on the right. And then... what can we do? Not much. Kita. They're not so. What? No. What? Offer. Game, please. Alright, Kita comes on for Fujiwara. There we go. No, instead of Heian. Game. You silly. You silly game. I need to swap Kaneko and Yamaya around again. Awesome. Just what I want to. How do you find the rules? So if you're on the portal, you have your league table in the bottom right corner. If you click the name of the league, you will find in the bottom right corner you will find a rules tile. You click that and that should bring up the rules. It should. Mind you, the rules for my league disappeared. Who knows, really? Let's counter more. Don't time waste. We're gonna try and win this one, or at least not lose, because losing sucks, and I don't like it. So we're gonna be really aggressive and try to get back into this. Step up and show everyone winningness. A willingness to winningness. Oh, referee! Off. good, you found it. Nice. Good. Yeah, they had a like super low XG goal and then they've done nothing really. Come on, please. So we'll win the league and then one point. Oh wait, no, let's not do that. Let's not do. No, really? I can't undo it. I can, but why did that kick me off? That doesn't make sense. Let's have Miyagi come on then, instead of Yoshida. He's already played. Play without any pressure. Yeah, relax. Yep, it's 2 minutes. I don't think my right wing back, who's actually a centre back, is gonna really time wasting, you bastards. That's embarrassing. Good thing we won the league when we did, because yeah, apparently everyone down tools just went home. We should have won that game. Uncertain but interested. What do you mean uncertain? What are you uncertain about? Give it to me. What are you uncertain about? Your performance? It was ass. Ass, I tell you. Sendai got relegated, so we're gonna get team reports on them. Also secured the playoff spot. Well done to you. We rue our missed chances. We do indeed. We'll rest the players again. What was I gonna do? Right. Sendai. It's down to the wire. Niigata or Yamagata. Niigata play us. Yamagata play Urawa, who I believe are, yeah, they're still fighting for a playoff spot, so that's gonna be rough for them. I think maybe I would prefer if Niigata went down because they have better players. It sounds weird that, oh yeah, the team that's currently not getting relegated, they have better players than the team that is getting relegated. That would make sense, but like, we're going up to the first division. Should we be looking at relegated players from the second division? Should we? The answer is yes. Always look at everyone. Always look at everyone. That's how you find gems. Is he retiring again before the season ends? He was going to retire mid-season in December, I believe. Is he going to do that again? Because that would be embarrassing. Embarrassing. Oh no, he pushed it back again. He was here, right? Oh well, whatever. Sendai relegated Asakura, the player of the day. So he's 35th in tackles attempted. How about tackles completed? That would be interesting. I like that we're getting unexpected positives. That's fun. And we're being told, hey, this is a thing. Yeah, I think we're probably not gonna sign Saito, even if he's good. Or they're solid. Like he's probably not. Probably not. Oh, he's not in. Has another year left on his contract now. You have Toyama in the cup. Didn't I play them in the cup in my first season as well? Ah, in the Emperor's Cup. I did, and I lost. I was beaten thoroughly. We had 2 XG and didn't score. Sadness. Sadness. Ah, City won the Premier League. And an injury. How fun. 4-1 win. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I think I've won 1 cup game so far in 2 years. It's not been my priority, I must say, but still. The weirdest part is that was against the best team we've faced so far in cup competitions. So in the first we faced Tosu. I think they were J2 then still. Yeah, so they were in the second division while we were in the third. Not too shabby, right? And then we had Toyama also in the second division. Again, only a 1-0. That's not too bad. Then this season, which for some reason has 2 different pages, just for safety, we had, let me see, that's the playoffs. We beat Gamba Osaka from J1 with our basically second team. We beat them 4-1. It wasn't even close. We were down 1-0 at halftime, but then we scored 3 goals in 3 minutes. So yeah, 3 goals, 3 minutes, and we won that one. And then we lost in the third round, the second game, in extra time against Kyoto, also in the J1. And then we went out on penalties to Tokushima. The first time we've played a team that is not in a division above us in a cup competition. And again, we played our B team in all of those 3 cup games, because I've been focusing on the league and just tried to get up, because I need the reputation so I can steal everyone's youngsters, like this guy who I'm already scouting, so I don't need to scout him again or scout him more. Probably not. Quality, I don't know. Those wages, I don't think it's that good, especially not for J1. Surely not. All right, Ito scored again. Oh, yeah, he scored. Okay, good. And man of the match. We should check the J3, see how those are going. Ino is out for 1 or 2 days, so he can play the last game. Good. Let's see where are the teams that we have loaned players to. Tottori are probably going to need the play out. Maybe if you played the good striker that I loaned to you, maybe. Like, this guy is not better. This guy's not better, and all of my columns have been screwed. He's got 7 goals in 35 games. Play my player, you donkeys. That's the entire point of loaning him out to you. Oh yeah, right. You bums. Then we also had players loaned to Nara. They're safe at least. And Miyazaki we had at least 1, I think. Fukushima we had 2, I think. Did we have someone at Gunma? Yeah, Otogawa. Who's decided to sign for a different team. Have fun in the J2 instead of playing for me in J1. See if I care. See if I care. I care a little bit. I care a little bit. Just a little bit. It was at this point I'm thinking, we only have 1 game left of the season. Why am I spending time resizing columns? But now that I've started, I can't stop. I can't not resize the columns now. Okay, just a little bit. Maybe just a teeny tiny little bit. Maybe. Maybe a teeny tiny little bit. But not too much. Maybe a little bit. It's very rude though. Here I am, busting my ass, trying to find the best youngsters to play for my team. And then they just leave for free because I don't give them new contracts. How could he? How could he? So rude. All he needed to do was wait until I decided to give him a new contract. But no. But no. Then he goes and signs for someone else. For free. The rascal. The rascal. Yeah, and what was it? Two players that did that? Wing backs, naturally. Both of them. Well, one was middle. He was kind of a centre back, kind of a wing back. But still. Alright, okay, let's see. Is the Real Madrid goalkeeper interested to come on loan now? No. It would have been fun. Let's, if we scout him a little bit more, we can see maybe he changes his mind. Maybe he has changed his mind. We just don't know about it yet. Maybe. Probably not. Probably no. Masutani. I mean, still, can you please look at him a little bit more? He can tackle as a midfielder. He will be if he has potential, maybe he could be a wing back. Maybe. So, quick. A teamworky striker who would like to come to us on loan. Let's keep scout just in case. Just in case. Really? Another injury? Could I please have no injuries? Thank you. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks. He has 4 months left on his current loan contract. Does he? How on earth have we loaned someone until September? What in the world? I didn't know you could do that. The amount of injuries you're getting. Is this a plague? Just everyone is getting injuries now? Like the amount of injuries I've picked up in the last few weeks is ridiculous. I'm still annoyed that I was not allowed to register a free agent as I signed in. Very silly rule. That is something to keep an eye on. You can't actually sign free agents during the season for some reason. Probably because it would be too convenient. Do I need any others? It's because I can't play now. Thank you. Hashimoto is out for 4 days. He's back on the Saturday. We play on the Sunday? We play on the Saturday. What if we play kind of on the left and start Iamaya? Then we can have Fukano and Takaki on the bench. The young lads. Maybe. Is Oda getting any better? He's still red. That's fine though. He'll get there maybe eventually, possibly. Maybe. I'm wondering if it's because of the training we do. Because a lot of the injuries that we get are training injuries. So I'm wondering if it's that we're too aggressive in training. Okay, can you let me type? Premier League. Let's look around the world. So Man City won on the last day by beating. Who did they beat? Burnley. And Arsenal lost 2-0. Otherwise it would have been a goal difference, but yeah. Still. Ouchie. Spurs still 4th though. Who came up? Norwich. Norwich in 12th. Interesting. Who went down in the first season, and are they coming back up? We must see. Leicester and Middlesbrough are gonna play the playoffs. So Middlesbrough getting to the playoff final a year late. Forest and Wolves go straight back up. Sunderland, not so much. Cheating Southampton in 7th, and Millwall. What? They're going down. Can we see the League One? We can sort of ish see League One. Luton 125-26. We don't see the others, which is fine. I only have the top two leagues. Okay, we've seen that. Next, let's check La Liga. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Wait, what's it called then? And why? Really? Let's just go by Real Madrid. Because I forgot what the in-game name is for the Spanish league. So it's La Liga, just not. There's no space. Oh, Real Madrid won. Congratulations to them. 125 goals scored. Not too shabby. Barcelona second. Atleti third. And Villarreal. Yeah, so they're probably going to be swapped. Oh, wow. Right, Barcelona won the first year. On head to head. I guess that pissed the Real Madrid players off. Iñaki Williams scored 28 goals and he's the top goal scorer. Now we have to check. I didn't care for the English one. One more than Mbappe. Lewandowski still kicking around. Is he gonna... Oh, he's retiring. Sad trumpet noises. He wants to be a manager. Maybe we can have a bit of Robert Lewandowski as our assistant manager. That could be fun. Very unlikely, but still. Right. That's a Liga. Not very exciting, is it? It's not very exciting. It's the same as always. Serie A. See? Oh, it's going down to the wire. 78 points. Roma are ahead of Milan and Inter, Napoli, Juventus, Cagliari. Yeah, kind of boring here as well. Nothing here. Better get going as you're up early again tomorrow. Up and enjoy the rest of the season. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it fairly soon as well. But yeah, have a good night. Have a good sleep since you're up early. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Serie A is not very interesting. Let's check France and see if anyone other than PSG has even a chance. No. They won by 27 points. How is that fun? How is that fun? Don't go back down. Sad noises. Ham managed to get back up and establish themselves, so that's fun. Chelsea B doing fairly well in 5th. And the Scum are 3rd, naturally. Gross. And lastly, let's check the Bayern Liga. Have they not won? No, they won. Only 17 points. That's something, I guess. Lyon managed to keep up. Leipzig are not doing great, which is fantastic. You'll love to see it. Anything else fun? Leverkusen in 13th. What are you doing? And they still have a Kasper Hjulmand. How have they not fired him? Bruh. Like, he's the manager to start. How did they do last season? 6th. Which, I mean, you'd go, maybe you should do a little bit better, but then 13th and they haven't fired him yet? My dudes. Let's see, zweite Bundesliga. St. Pauli are coming back up. Nice. As are Mainz. Didn't Mainz play in Europe this year? And here they are in the 2nd division. Nuremberg, smack dab in the middle next to Schalke. Okay. Yeah, there was not a lot of surprises there. It was all of the usual suspects, except I guess Italy. But it was the same, like 7 teams as you would expect. There was no fun differences, which is a shame. Because that's what you want to see. I guess we're only like a year and a half, 2 years in. So, maybe. Oh well. Oh well. Can the child's contract to expire? Yeah, that's fine. I've already signed the ones I wanted. I have my dudes. It's a lot. Right, see if Sendai have any interesting players and probably break my columns again. Yeah. Sadness. Okay, there we scout all of those. I do wish there was a way to not have the columns resize every time. But hey. Interesting. Good in the air. Susceptible to injuries. Exactly. He would fit in perfectly fine. He'd fit in like a glove. Like a glove. Maybe? It's not bad. Still don't know how his potential properly. So we'll keep scouting him. Minami was the goalkeeper, right? Yeah. Still pretty solid. He's on the short list. Yeah, keep him on there. Very decent. Yeah, we're not going to sign any of them. Offer contract to most of them. Really? I don't think we need them. We want only the best. Only the bestest. Okay, another 3 players we can have a peek at. Have a peek. Sherman College. We'll keep scouting. We keep scouting. Kuwaichi. Fairly loyal, consistent at 17. Could he be a wingback by any chance? Maybe. Let's add him to the research list. Kataoka. Wow, he's 21 goals in 44 games for the youth teams. That's not too shabby. He's also consistent. Low determination. Apparently. He would be very interested in coming on loan to me in the first division rather than playing in the fourth. But he's not sure if he would want to join permanently. That is an interesting thought process there, mate. He can also do wing back. Easy. Unambitious and fairly susceptible to injuries. My favorite combination. But we shall add him to the research as well. Any other report? Buddha is their top goal scorer. Right. Can anyone change positions? Omi are safe. Damn you! Bastards. Bastards. What I will do though is I'm gonna get some team reports on them as well. See if we can steal some of their players or at least unsettle them maybe. Maybe we can unsettle them and screw them over for next season. Expedition perhaps low for this group, but 1 or 2 million enjoy respectable careers. Really? I don't know. We had quite a few. I think 3 could be possibly play for us. I don't think that's a bad career at all. Especially since we're now promoted. Nah, no one there. Since we're now moving into the first division, if we have players that have potential to play for us in the first division, 52 players. Got distracted. Phew. I mean, that's more than a respectable career, I think, playing in the top tier striker. We are scouting him already. Striker, attacker, goalkeeper. Find the tapes. Find the tapes. Already scouting. Oh, oops. Already scouting. I think we're scouting him as well. Mendes. He's an attacker as well, so no. Mike. Find the tapes. Dixon was on Pelua. I bet there's players we've already seen a few times. An Armenian centre-back. With only 9 aggression. Something's fishy. Something's fishy here. I'm not sure if I can agree to that. If I believe there is an Armenian centre-back with only 9 aggression. Surely not. Surely not. That feels wrong. Alpha Perfect. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these players are players we've already looked at. Ooh. Left foot. He had to be left-footed, didn't he? Damn it. Let's scout him anyways. He had to be. Oh look, it's a centre-back. What could he be? Left-footed. Left-footed was what he could be. Oh. Can we get any right-footed centre-backs, please? We have enough of the left-footed ones. Oh, there we go. He's 30 years old. Oh, well. Oh, well. Probably not. Yeah, nah. Nah. No. Johnny, a right wing side player. Johnny. Striker, of course. Strike. Man City has a striker who's 15 years old. He has 4 finishing and 16 tackling. He's destined for League 2. That's fantastic. That's beautiful. He's got better marking than he has anything attacking. It's a striker. He has to be a League 2. He wouldn't want to join us. Why? Why wouldn't you want to join us from Man City? Answer me. And again, right-footed centre-back. Really solid, but he's a little too small. I want the big boys striker. Yeah, probably not. Bertolini. No. Also no. Gifu's got the striker. Interesting. A very technical Tunisian attacking midfielder. Could possibly even play defensive midfielder. Ooh, that's what we like to see. Apparently doesn't have a lot of room to grow, which is a shame, but still, maybe he could go all the way. And no. Boop. Right. Let's get to the last game of the season. Selection. Do stuff that I'm not gonna do. I don't wanna. Sasuke is back in full training. Hooray! Maybe he can come off the bench and get some get some football in his legs. Sigurd Martinus. Sign as a priority. What? Bow? What's that? Bonaire? That's really cool. It says it right here. I don't know why I had to click over here. It just says it plainly. Dude. Also Netherlands. But dude, that's so cool. So cool. Bonaire. Would you want to join us? On loan maybe? No. We keep looking. But that's really cool. That's really cool. I like it. Even if it's not great physically and very expensive. He's from Bonaire. What's not to like? Would Jose Velasquez be a Jose Velasquez? Spanish pronunciation. Jose Velasquez. Would he be a good signing though? Would he be terrific? Is he better than Lindbergh? I don't think so. He's younger, but that's pretty much it. Malambala, we have a very strong right-footed, quite large Is it Mozambican or Mozambican? Mozambican? Central defender from Mozambique. He's very not fast, but he's large. Probably no. Probably no. Let's see if Kaneko is still top of the goal scorer list. I hope he is. If he's not, I don't know. Okay, so we're back to no one under 6.5, which is the bad number. We do have some players that have dropped into 6 or under to the 7s or under 7s. Jeez, I know words sometimes, I promise. Let's praise everyone because we haven't done that in a while, so no one should be upset that we do it, theoretically. But we're gonna have some real trouble with who to keep around, who to play where and what to do, because we do have some pretty good options at striker now. And we're just getting more of them. We have like 4 or 5 strikers out on loan currently, which will get very interesting come the summer. Yamada impresses. Scored a brace. That's what we like to see. That's the striker, right? Yeah. He got worse at jumping somehow. How? How? Expected to win. Kevison. Well, you see, I have room in my team for next season if you would like to play literally every game. He's a very good player, Kevison. At least in the game. Never seen him play in real life. Maybe he's not great, but I will choose to believe he is. Sasaki could play 45 minutes so he can come off the bench. Hashimoto is fine. That's fine. Inoue is fine. Minamino is still injured. We should move him to general rehab. Tips hat. Limber. Can we change it for him? We can. Not. He will have to return to orange. His stamina. No, not the stamina. It was his hip, wasn't it? Not a lung. Yeah, if his agility went down, that would make sense. Why would his stamina go down because he got an injured hip? What? Is City gonna sign every player? Now they do that in real life, but come on, in game 2? In game 2? So Kana come back in and play, and still want Yoshino to play. Don't want Abe to play as well, so I guess it's Ricky. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do the columns again. We'll see. We'll see. Hashimoto can be on the bench. Do I want him to be? I want Sasuke on the bench though. Who will have to make room? Takaki probably. Let's send him back to the under 18s.
Soz lad.
But there are senior players that need some game time. Do we go with Yoshinaga? Let's start him at least, and Aoki can come off the bench. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe that's fine. Him. Anything else? To give him a start in his last game? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think we're going to be able to extend the loan. I don't think. I'd love to, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Kanakoyami are on the wrong sides. Why? Wait. Why? Game. Why are you like this? Yeah, I should come around. I'm gonna have to check everyone. Is that kind of cool? Yeah, okay. Well, that's silly. That might be why they struggled a bit in the last game. They were constantly running back and forth like crazy people. Please. Please. Right, go. And we'll have to give Fukano a... he can be number 89. Because why not? Oh, cowards, they're playing in a foreign striker. Cowards. I want us to play like we are the favorites. Actually play like we are the favorites this time, and not. We're too zoomed in, aren't we? 7. Oh, good 7s. Oh, right. Funaki. We are interested in him. And they are not doing too well. They are right down there in 17th. So we can just make sure they... well, if they get relegated, that will be even easier to grab him off of them, but... but still. Nice. And, oh, jeez. Referee. Yeah, exactly. Bloody hell. Last game of the season. And he flies in like that. Absolute madman. Akita losing. Tokushima drawing. Fun. To be attacking. I feel like surely if we play 70 minutes plus with a man advantage, surely we should be able to nick a goal. Surely. Then we'll win this one. And then we go. And then we score. So much space out left. There we go. And go back. Yamaya, there we go. He does it again. I can't let him go. No. I can't. I can't. He's a cult hero at this point. He wasn't even supposed to be playing much, or he wasn't supposed to be a starter at least, in the 3rd division. Now he's scoring for me in the 2nd. He's not that good, but he just does things. Nice spinny moves. And run. Please run. Okay, good. And there we go. Yeah. Can it go? There we go. Can we possibly see a Kaneko golden boot? It's a really well-timed run and a really good ball in. Powerful header from the youngster. Ooh. We'll keep pushing though. We'll keep pushing, we'll stay on attacking. Because I want to see if we can get some more goals for Kaneko. To try and solidify it. Let's see, Yamaguchi are drawing 0-0. I'm assuming Mori is still the prime candidate or the challenger. We've created loads. Keep creating. Yes. Did we zoom in again? Yeah, we did. I haven't touched the scroll wheel. Why have we been zoomed in? Please, game. Please. Let me see all of it. Oh, you're in control of the game. Yes, that's the point. Being in control of the game. And winning and scoring. Push up, push, 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 push. Push, force them to play it long and then we win it, not let them have it. Come on. Come on. Come on. They had 4 players against like 7 and they still got a shot off. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Right. Matsushita's not been great. We could have Sasaki come on already for Matsushita. Now let's give him some more time. Sasaki can have the last 15. Which means it's basically Miyagi for Yoshida and Fujiwara for Heian, who might be playing his last game for us, which is sad. He's been so good for us. Have some fun. Like we gotta listen keenly to have some fun. Like, oh, I'm gonna have so much fun. Yeah. I'm gonna have the most fun possible. They're playing with more caution. Well, they maybe should have done that when they got the red card. And now, we're gonna have Sasaki come for Matsushita and Fukano for Yamaya. I'm gonna keep Kaneko on, even if he's the tired one. I wanna give him the last bit. See if he can get another goal, maybe, hopefully. Could swap him over to play on his natural side, if we are allowed to pause. Thank you. Let's do that. Let's swap him over. We do our last substitution probably. Who though? Aoki for Yoshinaga? Kita? Kita for Ota, maybe? Or do we... do we move Ota back so he can play a little bit of centre back, I guess? And Abe can come off for Kita. Just in case we accidentally get to the trophy lift this time. And have fun. If we get a trophy lift after the last game, maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Waste much more time. Dude. No. No. So we just don't get any trophies. I guess I'll just keep my own. We had 55% possession. Okay, so we're celebrating in behind. Why can't I see that? Why do we not get a trophy lift? Rude. Well, the important part, we got the win. Kaneko scored. Mori cannot have scored more than one. Can I click that one? Nope. Why doesn't it say here who scored? This isn't even all the games. Where are the rest of the games? Perfect game. Perfect game. Well, that was a good game. I'm a little sad we didn't get a trophy lift. Like nothing at all, really. That's just sad. That's just sad. You get to avoid relegation because Yamagata didn't win. We might do the... Yeah, we're gonna do the... the whatchamacallits. Team reports is what they're called. Yoshinaga was on form. Yeah, he was decent. Fukano made his debut. Golf clap. He wasn't bad. And there we go. What was labelled as the biggest match of Gifu season. Your team certainly lived up to pre-match billing. You must be like, how would that be the biggest match? The last 3 games were literally not necessary to play. We could have sent literally the lunch staff. We still would have won the league. And at least we got a quick victory and something. He must be delighted. Can't wipe the smile off my face. Let's go with that one. It's a bit, it's a bit cheesy, but sometimes cheese is good. Cheese is always good. Come on, what am I talking about? Yamagata, we're gonna click the team reports so I don't forget. And that's what I'm gonna call it. say I'm going to continue playing Football Manager. I will on Tuesday, but if the World Cup mode is out, I will be doing that because I want to try it, see how it works, and all of that good stuff. If it's not out by the time I'm about to start, then I will do some transfer window stuff. I'll probably do some transfer window stuff off stream as well, because I'm not sure it's super interesting to watch me spending way too much time looking at everyone. But yeah, I'll call it here. Sunday Cathy Rain, I think. Unless I misremembered, I might.